I was scared of Eminem my whole life. Always. Dude, terrified.
Which is really childish and silly, but I'm really like this. I'm giving nightmares to Billie Eilish.
That dude freaked out of me. Oh my God.
But Shady's cute, Shady new, Shady's pimples would help make ladies spoon, baby. Baby.
In a complex interview alongside Karol G, Selena Gomez shared that she's been a longtime fan of Eminem, with his music playing a significant role in her childhood.
Honestly, I love people who are really confident in themselves and free. I love Nicki Minaj, I love Eminem, I love Katy Perry. They're just all about being themselves, and I love that.
Go rapper. The first rapper in my life that I was like super obsessed with was Eminem.
So one of mine was Eminem only because I grew up listening to, my dad was a DJ, so he would remix all kinds of songs, and every time it was an Eminem song, I would just get so excited.
Beyonce once remarked that you don't mess with Eminem. Her comment underscored his lyrical dominance and the intimidation his talent can bring to the rap game.
Eminem dissed me. How will you revenge me?
Oh, if Eminem dissed you, what
Yes.
would we do to Eminem?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't mess with Eminem.
Yes.
I wouldn't say nothing.
You met Eminem, but you accidentally spilled water on him? How did that happen?
Oh my, you see, I don't look like this happens to me, but I have terrible stage fright.
Oh.
As I was ready to come out, he was on stage playing Losers, but I didn't know that.
Surprise.
And in this moment, I'm like, more nervous, and he comes out exactly on the side that I am in, and I'm so nervous. I go, I love you.
You're shaking the water?
I spit it out. I drank and I said, I love you.
That got so much worse. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And then I see that he's like in shock with water all over, and I go,
First of all,
I'm sorry. And they're like, go, I'm sorry. And then they're like, go, and I go, somebody take a picture. He took a picture, and then I left.
You both look terrified.
That's so humiliating.
I also have one rap feature which is just finishing, and I don't want to say it in case it doesn't happen, but if it does happen, it's going to be huge. Yeah, a massive rap feature, and I'm really proud of it, and it's pretty incredible how I got this person on there, but yeah, we figured it out.
Is it someone that may have dropped an album a couple of days ago?
Not saying.
Is he a bag of sweets?
I'm not saying anything. But I actually, I'm not saying anything, but that album's amazing.
In Eminem's title track from Shady 15, he refers to UFC champion Ronda Rousey as a slaughterhouse in a blouse. And when asked on Jimmy Kimmel Live whether that was meant as an insult, she replied,
So I don't know if are you aware that Eminem has referenced you in a song that just came out this week?
Yes, I'm very aware.
It's called Shady 15, and he said, I got a Magic Johnson. It's like a magic wand, allows me to not
let a blonde arouse me. If Ronda Rousey was on the couch with the condoms out.
Holding 1,000 magnums at once to pounce me. I'll laugh in response to how she dances and flaunts it around me.
Flat little badonka is bouncing around, and all I see is Pauly Mullen now. She's slaughterhouse in a blouse.
All I see is Pauly Malignaggi. She's slaughterhouse in a blouse, which is maybe the greatest nickname.
He's a great artist, and art isn't meant to be nice. It's meant to make you feel something.
Oh, do you think this is insulting?
I don't know. I don't really care.
I don't think it is insulting, is it?
I don't know. But I like being called a slaughterhouse in a blouse. I think that's cool, and I might not be perfect, but...
Maybe if you get him in an armbar, he will tell you whether it was insulting or not.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Kim Kardashian was thrilled when Eminem appeared as a surprise act, catching the audience off guard with his unexpected entrance. He then delivered a powerful live performance.
Watch the show tonight?
I watched the show,
What'd you think?
He was watching movies with the kids. I thought it was amazing. I loved when Eminem came out.
Right?
I thought it was so cool that everyone knew all the words and was having such a good time.
Yeah, it was a little out of nowhere, but I appreciate that.
Although Kim Kardashian is often mocked in Eminem's songs and music videos, she always takes it in stride and remains a good sport about it.
And we were talking to Eminem, by the way, about his new video, which you're...
Yes.
He
gives me a hard time
Kardashian.
too, but I'm such an Eminem fan.
Damn, I think Kim Kardashian's a man. She stomped him just because he asked to put his hands on a massive Gluteus Maximus again.
Now, how do you feel about Kim Kardashian being honored to be in your video?
I don't know if she's gonna be honored when the
said it
record
already.
comes out. When the actual album comes out, I don't know if she's gonna be honored. But
Why not?
Nah, I'm kidding. I think it's cool. She took it like a good sport.
I remember I got an email from a friend of mine, and she's like, "Girl, you made it! Eminem is rapping about you."
Really? When are we going to make a movie together?
No.
I'll set up the tripod and make sure the night vision is on. Oh, baby, yes. Oh, baby.
Billie Eilish was once afraid of Eminem as a kid, but she eventually came to admire and enjoy his music.
I was scared of Eminem my whole life. Always. Dude, terrified.
Which is really childish and silly, but I'm really like this. I'm giving nightmares to Billie Eilish.
That dude freaked the f out of me. Oh my God.
Jessie Reyes was in disbelief when she found out Eminem wanted to collaborate with her on his project.
And then Eminem sees you on this Seth Meyers thing that I can barely stay up for. And boom, now you're on the Eminem album.
It's unreal. It's unbelievable. For example, when we heard that it was gonna happen, I didn't believe it. I was like, bullshit.
Who's lying? Right?
Who's lying? Yeah, for real. Like that, like for real. And you could ask him, like, I just don't believe it till I have it in my hand. You know what I mean? Till it's out. So until it was out and I saw my name in the credits, that's when I was like...
Even after you recorded it, you were like, we got to see it out.
We got to see it out.
Cardi B revealed in an interview that she picks Eminem over both Drake and Jay-Z.
The things that like Eminem might say, the young generation wouldn't understand. Like he probably might spit a bar and it's like, what does that mean?
Right.
So...
But if it comes out, if you think it's a battle between freestyle Eminem versus Drake, you will see Eminem.
Yeah, but you gotta have like a certain type of mind to understand sometimes what Eminem is saying. Like certain rappers, like you gotta have a certain mind to understand what type of bar they spitting.
So what you would say if you have to go with Jay-Z and Eminem?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Eminem.
People don't really like. I guess people don't see that coming, but I love Lose Yourself, and so. We were in an area where we were like, I think we were in Michigan, and I just started, I started playing acoustically Lose Yourself, and I just started off with like, yo. And everybody's just like, what is happening? This is really weird. But I love a great song. I don't care what genre it's in. I don't care if it's completely opposite from what people think is, country music. And I love a great song.
Brittany Murphy openly expressed her admiration for Eminem, calling him incredibly talented and charismatic. She also playfully hinted at a possible romance between them during interviews, sparking rumors that they were more than just co-stars.
But there was an actual relationship, more than friends, is what you're saying.
Sure.
You're friends now?
Sure.
Yeah.
I adore him, and I have nothing but wonderful memories. And he's a wonderful father. I'm very loving, and one of the hardest workers I've ever met in my life or seen, and an avid professional. And he's a genius, and funny as the day is long.
Mm-hmm. All right. You want me to change the subject, don't you?
Sure.
Yeah. One of the biggest things that he has helped me feel confident in is just being myself. Because there's a lot of people around with opinions and trying to force their ideas. Unlike all of them, he's just like, follow your instincts, be yourself. So it's nice to hear that coming from him. I think at this point, I'll always kind of have M in my corner, which is awesome.
Eminem discovered Dido's song Thank You and was so captivated by its haunting melody that he sampled it for his track Stan, without altering much of her vocals. When Dido first heard the final version, she was shocked by how powerful and emotional the song turned out, praising Eminem's storytelling and the unexpected brilliance of the collaboration.
I got a call and closely followed by a CD with sent to me. I was in New York at the time with this, they said, oh, Eminem sampled the song, and I'm thinking, I wonder what's happening, because I was actually a huge Eminem fan, but I was sort of like, I wonder what he's done, And we put it on. I was with a couple of friends of mine who were visiting, and we put it on in the hotel room, and was listening to the lyrics. I was just like, this is amazing. I mean, I just think his lyrics on that song are absolutely brilliant. You know, he's, to me, the ultimate storyteller, you know, and I was just like, this is great. And then I you know, didn't think too much more about it, and we just sort of got on with the tour, and then just suddenly everything completely exploded. It was definitely quite a leap and quite a shock, but I think what was great and why it didn't fully register was because I was just fully into a tour at that point. So you don't really notice too much of what's going on, you know. I'd sort of and so I was just getting on with that, but definitely it was like, whoa, what just happened? I mean, and I was not prepared for it in any way whatsoever, and actually would never be.
Pink had always dreamed of collaborating with Eminem, and one night, after a few drinks, she boldly emailed him to ask, and to her surprise, he agreed.
And I was like, I'm just gonna email Marshall, and I emailed him, and I was like, I love you. You're my favorite. You know I love you. I've always loved you ever since I got your autograph at MTV Awards in 2001. And then he wrote back, okay.
Come on. He wrote okay to you. You didn't go into full, like, over-analyzing, like, freaking out. Like, is he mad at me? Does he really want to do it?
Your brain doesn't work that fast right at night.
Okay, and after a few glasses of wine.
Yeah, you're like, this is great. And then I wrote him back. I was like, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm going to tackle you and shove your face in the dirt and kiss you on the cheek.
Now, you're going to tear it up this evening? Are you really going to enjoy yourself? There's a big night to party afterward.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm looking forward to meeting Eminem, actually.
You want to meet Eminem?
Yeah, I want to meet Eminem. I think he's cute.
Wow.
I mean, Eminem is, if I ran into him, I don't know what would happen to me. Oh my God, I think I would like cry. That's why I don't want to run into him, because I won't be able to play it cool. But yeah, Eminem is amazing.
First thing I said to Eminem was, I looked up at him and I said, you are so cool. Like, nah, I'm not that cool. And I was like, oh my God, he's so cool.
Jessica Alba once ran into Eminem while they were both working out at the same gym in Miami. She was surprised by how down-to-earth and focused he was, saying he kept to himself and stayed dedicated to his routine.
I was in Miami and I was going, it was like New Year's when everyone used to go to Miami for New Year's. Yeah. And he was working out and I was working out and it was the first time I ever like really met him, and it was just like me and him. And I was already in the song.
Yesterday Canava tried to pull a me because I told him Jessica Alba's my wife to be. This rock star is a life for me.
And it was so, I didn't know what to say. It was very awkward, but I do like his music too. He's really good.
Did y'all speak?
Lyricist. I think it was like, hi.
Eminem is an artist of class, and I knew if he sent me a record, there must be something to it. It couldn't just be, oh, duh, she was in that relationship, so we have to get her. It was really a deep song, and the lyrics were so deep, so beautiful and intense, and it's something that I understood, something that I connected with, which made me think it was a hit. And I want to be a part of a hit, so of course I couldn't say no to Eminem.
Even global superstars like Nicki Minaj and Rihanna were taken aback when Eminem expressed interest in working with them. Despite their own massive success, both artists were genuinely shocked and humbled that one of the greatest rappers of all time wanted to collaborate.
I don't know if I should send it. When I sent it, like, that's when he picked up the phone.
Wow. And said what?
He said, yo, man, you know, I mean, I was feeling the first one, but you know, it wasn't me, but you know, and I was literally sitting there, like, and I swear I did this on the phone with Eminem, usually I can compose myself, but with him, I said, so does that mean you're gonna do it? And he was like, yeah. Like, he's real calm. He got that real, like, sexy, smooth kind of swag, but he was so detailed. Like, he was so descriptive when he spoke to me, like, you know, what he liked and what he wanted to implement. And I mean, we went back and forth with it for a really long time because we had one hook, we had to change it because of clearance issues, and he still made it work. And I still, even right now, I'm in shock. Yeah. I just don't even believe that he gave me that much time.
He still delivered a crazy verse on that.
Crazy verse. Yeah. Something is wrong with Eminem. I mean, he has so much in his mind that I almost feel lucky for him that he has music. I feel like he has so much in his head that music is such a great release for him. He's one of my favorite artists. Absolutely.
When I first met him was the night before the video shoot, and you know, I was excited obviously because the song had been out for ages and I'd never met him, and he sampled the record, and I do I mean, other people have sampled my records, but I particularly like the track Stan. I just think it's great. So I was excited because, you know, I was a fan, and I just had a feeling that most of what I'd read about him, the silly stuff, was complete crap anyway, do you know what I mean? And he just immediately was nice. And I think what also struck me was how nice all the people around him are.
Thank you!